It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Paulaner and it's a bottle of their Oktoberfest beer. As of 2025 I've started to put different Oktoberfest beers together in a sort of a battle video, but I'm down to my last one. And I purposely left this away from being a battle video, if you like, because it's such a good beer in its own right. This probably deserves the 8 to 10 minutes or so I'm going to give it all on its own. One of my favourite breweries in the world, Paulaner. Here is the bottle cap. On the label we got all of the, well, the fantastic ladies with their dress and carrying loads and loads of beer. 500ml bottle, 6% ABV, dark brown bottle. The bottle's been out of my fridge for about 15 minutes, so I've had time to warm the beer up a little bit. Enjoy those malts a little bit more. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Head's dissipating quite quickly. Not a beer that wants to keep its head. Carbonation rising up the middle of the glass. It's an amber coloured beer. Not much in the way of sediment, not much in the way of any sort of haze whatsoever. I'm going to call it a clear beer. The beer is available from our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. If you're looking for some Oktoberfest beer, if you've been away on holiday, if you worked away and you found that fantastic beer that you love to try and you love to drink whilst being away, but you want it back home in the UK, best place to find it is beersofeurope.co.uk. There's a link in the description box of the video. So let's get in then, let's get the aroma on the beer. Oh, it's an interesting aroma on this. Do you know, I'm trying to recycle back in my mind as I'm getting the aroma of the beer. The aroma's okay. The aroma's okay. I just thought I detected something a little bit not right. And I'm just trying to think back. Did the bottle... You have the benefit of rewinding the video, but did the bottle see... The cap, did it seem secure enough? And hence, of course, the head would have dissipated quite quickly if that was the case. The only thing to do is to dive in and have a look. No problem. Oh, stone the crows, that beer is absolutely fine. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. Might have been, I don't know, it's my first review of the day. So perhaps it was a little bit of, woo, what's that? I don't know. But the beer tastes absolutely incredible. For me, it's it's lots of things. Lots of things as to why I like Oktoberfest style beer. From the mouthfeel, that sort of kind of luscious, slightly well-rounded, almost heading, and I'm talking mouthfeel alone here, not flavour, just mouthfeel, almost heading to sort of kind of red wine territory, where you're getting that richness, that full-bodied roundness from something that is higher up in the alcohol. And then it's the flavours for me. It's that fantastic stinging nettle flavour on the back end. That stinging nettle, that peppery spiciness, that bitterness on the back end. It's pretty incredible. You combine that bitterness on the back end, that stinging nettle over here. You combine that with a little bit of sweet malt over here, the body that I was talking about earlier, that slight kind of biscuity breadiness, and you've got a fantastic balanced beer at 6% ABV. Now, I've mentioned this a billion times before. In fact, I've reviewed this beer lots of times before. I've never been to Oktoberfest, never. And I would love to go. I wouldn't do the whole sort of drink loads of beer and then go on a ride being span round. I just wouldn't do that to myself. But certainly I'd go and sit in one of those fantastic tents and just watch the world going by. Watch people having fun. Watch people drinking these kind of 6% and above ABV beers, because they're all slightly stronger. That's the point of Oktoberfest. Some of the Oktoberfest beers are 6.5% ABV, and you know, it's all very respectable after 1 pint, 2 pints, maybe 3 pints, and then it depends how fast you drink it. It could all go a bit ship-shape really quickly. My brother-in-law, I'll give you a little story now. My brother-in-law down in Wiltshire, he's moved house, and he wasn't really into his craft beer. He wasn't really into his sort of independent brewery type things. But he moved. He likes a local, and where he bought his house, the nearest place where he lives is an actual microbrewery. And they do pizza on the weekend, and he's loving it. He's loving it. And I'm like, Terry, what's not to like? Local beer, local food, local people, brilliant. Family-run company. Anyway, the sun was out. We spoke to him Saturday night. The sun was out. He'd been banging a few down in the sunshine, and he got into some altercation with somebody, or, you know... somebody's dog was attacking another dog or something, and he jumped in to help or something, and next thing you know, he's been interviewed by the police, and you know. but that's, and I was like, what were you drinking? He was like, I was drinking it IPAs, I was drinking it double. I'm like, well, you know, that sort of thing, that's going to happen, isn't it? That sort of thing's going to happen. But yeah, that's the thing. You drink a few of these lovely big strong lagers, or, you know, beers and IPAs and stuff, and poof, yeah, it can get you. But I love that, because you know, over time, and that's why I like to go to these places, because you see people, they're like, well, yeah, he's on his way, he's on his way, he's on his way, she's on her way. I pace myself now with these beers. But anyway, this is a beer review. It's not a brother-in-law drinking in the beer garden video, is it? So let's rate this. I'm just giving an example of a 6% ABV beer and what it can do to you. So, Paulaner Oktoberfest Bier. Initially, the aroma was I was a bit, but tasting it, wonderful, wonderful. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.